Welcome to the Daily Quiz Podcast. Today's category is sports and leisure. Let's get to it. Question 1. With which sport is Eusebio associated? Is it A. Football, B. Hockey, C. Motor racing, or D. Swimming? The answer is A. Football.
Eusebio da Silva Ferreira, known simply as Eusebio, was a legendary Portuguese footballer often dubbed the Black Panther for his agility and prowess on the field. He scored an astonishing 733 goals in 745 matches during his career and led Portugal to a third-place finish in the 1966 World Cup, where he was the tournament's top scorer.
Question 2. Which sport is played at the Davis Cup? Is it A. Sailing, B. Tennis, C. Cycling, or D. Swimming? The answer is B. Tennis.
The Davis Cup, known as the World Cup of Tennis, is the largest annual international team competition in sport. It began in 1900 as a challenge between the United States and Great Britain. Today, over 130 nations compete for glory, making it a thrilling global tennis showdown.
Question 3. What color is the 8-ball in a game of pool? Is it A. Brown, B. White, C. Red, or D. Black? The answer is D. Black.
In the game of pool, the black 8-ball holds a unique position as both a symbol of victory and potential disaster. Pocketing it at the wrong time can cost you the game, but sinking it correctly after all your other balls is a triumphant moment that seals your win.
Question 4. Within which sport might you encounter the Cyclops system? Is it A. Badminton, B. Volleyball, C. Soccer, or D. Tennis? The answer is D. Tennis.
In tennis, the Cyclops system was a groundbreaking electronic line calling device used to detect serves that landed out. Introduced at Wimbledon in 1980, it emitted a loud beep for faults. Though now replaced by Hawkeye technology, Cyclops was an early pioneer in blending sports with technology for fair play.
Question 5. Who was the NBA MVP in 1976, 77, and 80? Is it A. Michael Jordan, B. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, C. Yao Ming, or D. Kobe Bryant? The answer is B. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, the NBA MVP in 1976, 1977, and 1980, is not only celebrated for his skyhook shot but also for his role in the film Airplane as co-pilot Roger Murdoch. His versatility on and off the court highlights his unique blend of athleticism and charisma.
Question 6. What are you doing when you are sniggling? Is it A. Eel fishing, B. Hawking, C. Bear hunting, or D. Crabbing? The answer is A. Eel fishing.
Sniggling, a term dating back to the 17th century, involves the artful pursuit of eels using baited hooks or spears. This slippery endeavor often takes place in muddy riverbanks or tidal waters, where anglers must outwit these elusive creatures known for their serpentine agility and surprising strength.
Question 7. What sport do the following terms belong to? Hotdog and Bottom Trun? Is it A. Skiing, B. Surfing, C. Skateboarding. Or D. Boxing. The answer is B. Surfing.
In the thrilling world of surfing, hotdogging refers to performing flashy and skillful maneuvers on the waves, showcasing a surfer's agility and flair. Meanwhile, a bottom turn is a fundamental move where surfers pivot at the wave's base to gain speed and set up for their next impressive trick.
Question 8. Name the 3 female characters in the game Cluedo. Is it A. Mrs. Plum, Miss Jade, Mrs. Scarlet? B. Mrs. White, Miss Gold, Mrs. Green? C. Mrs. White, Miss Scarlet, Mrs. Peacock? Or D. Miss Silver, Mrs. Pink, Mrs. Indigo? The answer is C. Mrs. White, Miss Scarlet, Mrs. Peacock.
In the classic board game Cluedo, Mrs. White was originally depicted as a cook, but in 2016 she was replaced by Dr. Orchid, a biologist with a PhD in plant toxicology. Miss Scarlet is often portrayed as the femme fatale, while Mrs. Peacock is known for her aristocratic flair and love of gossip.
Question 9. With which sport is Cristiano Ronaldo associated? Is it A. Snooker? B. Motor racing? C. Football? Or D. Cricket? The answer is C. Football.
Cristiano Ronaldo, a football legend, once leaped 8.39 feet in the air to score a header against Sampdoria in 2019. This incredible jump was higher than the average NBA player's vertical leap. Known for his athleticism and dedication, Ronaldo's feats on the field often defy expectations and gravity alike.
As we sprint to the finish line, remember, life's a game, so play hard and leisure well. Until next time, keep your trivia skills in top form. I'm Montgomery Jones.
And I'm Amalia Dupre. Let's part ways for now, until tomorrow arrives. This episode is produced by Classic Studios. See the show notes page for sources and credits. Check out our other podcasts in our network at classicstudios.com.